Everybody is talking about Miss DoorDash right about now on YouTube. And guess what, y'all? Honestly, it's not looking good. The other day, she hopped on that pity and pain wave, just like Dante, trying to pull sympathy out of people. But instead of helping her, it backfired. Yep, she got some help, but it looked like it's backfiring. You see, people don't mind a little story time about struggle. But the second they feel like you milking it, they'll flip on you real quick. Take Dante London, for example. He does pity and pain content too. But the difference is he ain't begging. He's grinding for views, trying to build his platform. Meanwhile, DoorDash out here dropping cash apps, Venmos, PayPals, selling hair products, all in the same breath as telling her struggling story. And to the audience that don't like inspiration, it looks like manipulation. Let me say that again. To her audience, it looks like inspiration. But to some, it looks like manipulation. Now, people are whispering the big word nobody wants attached to that name, scammer. Once your audience start feeling like you're scamming them, once your subscribers start feeling like you're trying to milk them and you're trying to play in their face, that's a wrap. You don't recover that easy. And that's the truth. You see, this is the thing with DoorDash. People rock with her until they don't. Once they catch a whiff of fake, it's over. And right now, she giving scammer vibes heavy. That's just my opinion. It's just telling you what I see. Well, that's the thing. Every video is like depressing. Like, it's so sad, you know. What the fuck is going on? Every video is the same cycle. Tears that ain't there, you trying to squeeze out your eyes. Begging in so many words to support you. Then boom, drop the cash out. People tired of that. And you can only cry wolf so many times before the crowd really stop pulling out their wallets. Telling you, you're doing too much. But you thought me talking was hurting and hating. But in actuality, I was trying to heal and I was trying to help. But instead, my video became a hate video, and that's so sad. But to the subscribers out there, y'all ain't done. Y'all see what's up. They see the patterns. They see the donations go up while her attitude gets cocky. It was like the same day she got the money from the little church, so she claimed. DoorDash laid up there, which I'm going to tell you what happened. On August the 13th, 2025, DoorDash so-called claimed she received some money from the church. The church paid $1,000 on her bill, on her rent. Well, she paid that on the 13th, but she didn't post that video until August the 14th. Now check this out. When she posted the video August the 14th, she had done already got cocky on the 13th when she made the little diss rap to her syndicate. See, she had a little spending money in her pocket to go get her some soup and a smoothie. Cause I mean, come on, let's be real with it. I'm just being honest. I'm just saying. And when you start flexing off the same people you begged from, that's when you lose all credibility. Because it's almost like you try to throw a whole race card. Not only did you try to throw a race card, but you're trying to make it look like people don't want to help you, and that is not the thing. People want to help you. They don't want to be scammed. And that's what it looked like. It looks like you are bleeding your subs daily. Folks is waking up like, hold up, I didn't sign up to be an ATM machine. I'm trying to tell you what you doing wrong to kill your channel, but you thinking I'm over here hating on you. I'm trying to hurt you. But girl, all my content been to help you. Like literally, it is what it is. And you know the real cold truth about it all? YouTube don't owe you nothing. If your content can't stand without begging, then maybe you ain't built for this. Dante out here hustling his views, boo. And even if you don't vibe with his lane, at least he ain't putting people on guilt trips for coins. DoorDash, you turning people whole channels into a handout station. What should I say? Your station look like a handout station. It look like and I'm not talking about you bad, because I mean you really making yourself look bad. But when we come to your channel, or when you pop up on our doggone feed, it just look like pity, pain, content. And you're looking like a scammer, girl. I'm just saying. You can think what you want about me, baby, sitting in the chair looking fat, whatever. But bitch, I ain't out here scamming. I ain't out here getting paid off YouTube. None of that. So whatever video I make, just know I ain't getting shit off you. Straight up. And then people energy. Like when she didn't have the money, she was down and out, in the dump, sad, depressed, so she claimed. To me, it's a front. It's a front. Y'all gotta know the difference between real, fake, phony motherfuckers. And that right there, she is a master manipulator. Yes, she is. And see, I'm not talking about you. Real shit. You know what you are. The streets and YouTube is talking. Just saying. I'm just saying. The streets of YouTube don't forgive a scammer label. Once folks stamp you with a stamp of scammer, your name is on the dirt list forever. Period. People gonna be talking about you for years. And years and years and years. And yeah, you did delete a lot of videos. Let's keep that a book. You did delete a lot of videos. You know, maybe you don't want people to know, you know, what you done, what you said, how you reacted in the past. Or should I say, hey, you went out of the country, but you had people thinking you never went nowhere but to goddamn Disneyland to go meet Mickey Mouse. Like, let's make it all make sense. And I'm going to always say that you are not a cheap person. I'm sorry. You don't give off cheap. You don't give off, I come from the hood. You don't give that, because hood mentality ain't you. I know a lot of hood people, or should I say a lot of people who grew up in the projects, and guess what? You remind me of somebody who just grew up in, I'm not gonna say even low income housing, because if you grew up in low income housing, what's the difference between you and your sister? You adopted? She adopted? What's the difference between y'all? Because she seemed a little different, and you over here, what's up? And then you always, like I said, try to throw the race card. That's some shit I picked up on in your video the other day. Talking about you wish you come back as a light skin. Girl, you insecure with who you are? Your insecurities is bad. You thought that you had to go and get $1,000 wig or weave just to look good. You thought you had to go and get some doggone eyelashes to look good. Them drawed on ass eyebrows. Like, you doing stuff to appearance. And then instead of you always begging, why don't you give back? Why don't you just say, hey y'all, Y'all been helping me. I want to do $100 giveaway. Or I'm going to give all my viewers or whoever helped me, I'm going to extend a welcome to you. It's some kind of way you always taking, but you never fucking give back. You never give back. And you mad because people talking about you, girl? You mad? See, I wasn't talking about you. I was trying to really just, shine a light, let you see what you doing wrong. Because maybe you don't see it. Maybe you don't see it, everybody else do. But maybe you don't. And I ain't gonna lie, you do look like Scamander right now. You do. It's giving Scamander. I really had to go and watch it. It's giving Scamander. It is giving Scamander. And I didn't want to believe it at first. Because I was like, man, DoorDash really encouraged me in the beginning. DoorDash had me looking at her like, girl, I can't believe you on this TV with all this screaming, with all of this nonsense. What is going on? But in one point, you grew on me. You understand? You grew on me. But what I'm not going to sit up here and tolerate is disrespect. Because I know you talking about me in one of your videos. Matter of fact, a couple of your videos, I know you talking about my fat ass. But that's okay, because I'm going to always take my fat ass and stick it in something real skinny. You heard what I said? My little tiny ass. Since you want to call somebody fat in a subliminal message, but you've been there. You've been there. You don't know what people go through. Just because a bitch looks fat on screen don't mean she's fat. And I ain't online begging. But anyway, I digress. With that being said, this is Miss T Talking T, and this is the assignment. The next time you think you want to go after somebody in your video, like I said, direct your shots. Because I'm going to call mine out. Bye.